Hello students. In previous video we have learned about harmful microorganisms and their effects, food poisoning. Now in this video we are going to learn about food preservation. In chapter number 1 we have learned about the methods used to preserve and store food grains. How do we preserve cooked food at home? You know that bread left unused under moist conditions is attacked by fungus. Microorganisms spoil our food, and spoiled food emits bad smell and has a bad taste and even change the color. Therefore, we should preserve the food. The food material has a tendency of getting spoiled by microorganisms, and therefore we need to preserve food in order to keep it fresh for a longer time. Let us study the common methods of preserving food in our homes, and we have to save it from the attack of microorganisms. As you know, spoiled food emits bad smell because microorganisms break down complex substances such as protein into simpler substances, and the acids produced by microbes make the taste bad and gaseous byproduct which change the texture of food. Various methods adopted for food preservation. The first is refrigeration. The simplest method used for preserving cooked food at home is refrigeration. Preservation by common salt. Salt and edible oils are the common chemicals generally used to check the growth of microorganisms. Therefore, they are called preservatives. We add salt or acid preservatives to pickle to prevent the attack of microbes. Common salt also used to preserve meat, fish, amla, raw mangoes, tamarind, etc. Next is preservation by sugars. Jam, jellies, squashes are preserved by sugar. Sugar reduces the moisture content and inhibit or stop the growth of bacteria which spoil the food. Next is preservation by oil and vinegar. Oil and vinegar make the environment inhabitable for bacteria. Vegetables, fruits, fish and meat are preserved by this method. Next is boiling. Boiling food items kill the microbes present in them. Example, milk and water. You must have observed your mother boiling milk before it is stored or used. Students, have you observed why does the milk that comes in packets not spoil? Yes, because due to a pasteurization process. Now, what is pasteurization? So, pasteurization is a method of preserving milk. Pasteurized milk can be consumed without boiling as it is free from harmful microbes. In this method, the milk is heated to about 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilled and stored. By doing so, it prevents the growth of microbes. And this process was discovered by Louis Pasteur and therefore it is called as pasteurization. Next is canning. Cooked and sterilized food is canned in airtight containers. For example, jams, vegetables, fishes, etc. Next method is chemical preservatives. Chemicals which check microbial growth are known as chemical preservatives. They act as antioxidants and remove oxygen from the food. Commonly used for pickles, squashes, ketchups, etc. The chemicals such as sodium benzoate and sodium metabisulfate are some chemical preservatives which are used to preserve the food. Next is Tetra Pak. This aseptic packaging technology can keep food for months without refrigeration. Yogurt, milk, fruit juices, etc. are kept safe for a longer time through this method. So the students, In this video, we have learned about the common methods of preserving food in our homes and how to save it from the attack of microorganisms. In next video, we are going to learn about nitrogen fixation. Thank you.